I've been sitting on my thoughts with Companion for two reasons. Number one, I've been really busy at work, so I haven't had the time to sit down and record my review. And number two, since Barbarian released in 2022, it's become my favourite horror movie in the last 5-10 years. Easily. So I was excited when the producers of Barbarian was making Companion. But I've kind of come to realise I like Companion, but I don't love it. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you for checking out my review on Companion. I appreciate I'm probably the last person on the internet to talk about this movie, but hey ho, here we go. So this is directed and written by Drew Hancock in his directorial feature debut, and this stars Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid. They play the characters of Josh and Iris. Essentially, they are a couple. They go on a weekend getaway with several other couples, and a few twists and turns later, the weekend is about to have an explosive turn. I'm keeping that extremely vague because if you haven't seen the teaser trailer and the other full-length trailer, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. Going into Companion, as I mentioned, I was really excited, really pumped to check out this feature and also see what the producers of Barbarian were going to give us. What I can honestly say in terms of positives is Sophie Thatcher, Jack Quaid, Lukas Gage and the cast all do well for the roles they're given, but particularly I do want to highlight Sophie Thatcher, who I think is really incredible. She's been asked to deliver a lot in Companion, including learning different languages, changing her emotional state and physical acting that she has to portray in every single act as the movie starts to get a little bit more bonkers. And I can only give her credit for being able to achieve this and also excel in what the material that she was really given. The supporting cast are all really well. A lot of people might also say Lukas Gage is a standout as Patrick, and I would probably say I kind of agree. I think he is an up-and-coming actor we've seen in certain projects, including You and other features. Every single project he's given, he does really, really well, and it just kind of continues to showcase his acting range and capabilities, especially as we recently saw him in 2024's Smile 2. The cinematography is really well done. This is definitely better than just a normal, competently made movie. They've got some really beautiful on-set locations with this kind of resort that's out in kind of the middle of nowhere in this lovely, like, luscious feel and vibe area that kind of makes you want to think, oh, I would love to go there for a weekend getaway. There's also a lot of underlying messages and themes that are present, and some of them that I think you do kind of have to take away, think about and look for in a bit more depth and detail, and also how you can kind of question and relate those with certain topics in life. So for example, with relationships, there's a lot of themes here about control and having that control, and are you really satisfied in your life? Are you satisfied with your partner, or actually is that person just there for when you want them there? Companion makes you question this decision and many, many more. Now, if I'm going to go into the twists, I think the twists aren't actually too bad, but again, if you've seen any of the trailers, you'll know exactly what is going to happen. I also think it kind of ruins the movie in terms of what they did reveal, and I know it was a marketing strategy to reveal more, to sell this to more audiences, and on a rewatch value, I don't know how well those twists will actually hold up. Now, going into the negatives, and this is kind of more of a personal experience, so I appreciate not everyone's going to have these thoughts. Now, if we really think about Barbarian from 2022, now I know some people don't like that movie, Richard J reviews, but I know people that do like this movie, myself, Ryan from Raven Oars Fan 89, and many more. And I think it's one of those things where when I think of Barbarian, for me, it's memorable. The 3-act structure is just truly unique, incredible, and just something different that I just really gelled with and really, really connected with in terms of it was bonkers, wacky, and super fun. Not saying that Companion don't have those elements, because it does have elements like that, but I feel as if the overarching plot of this weekend getaway does try to be a little bit too complex for what it actually generally really needs to be. I think at certain points they managed to execute that pretty well in terms of having you gripped and wondering, wow, okay, kind of what is going to happen next. But then I think that there is other elements that includes a beginning narration where within the first 2 lines that is said, it already tells you the ending of Companion. So therefore, it's eliminating any tension, any suspense, and any kind of disbelief, because you already know how this story is going to end. And I feel as if that was one of the huge mistakes that this movie made, because it doesn't leave the audience intrigued, it doesn't leave them interested or invested, or to the point where they're like, wow, this is a wild ride, come on, I want to root for Iris, I want to root for Josh or Patrick. You already know what is going to happen. So it's kind of like, well, why watch the rest of the runtime? I just did not like that decision whatsoever. I think it was very lazy. I also think, as I mentioned the points before, it just eliminates every other feeling you could have had with experiencing Companion. But I also think, on another hand, it is kind of a movie that maybe I would rewatch in the future, but I also don't really feel that desire to kind of watch it again. And this is where I feel really conflicted, because I was really excited for this. I can't say I'm going to be, oh, I was too overhyped to experiencing Companion. I was really excited. It was my most anticipated movie for 2025, which I only ever say there's only one movie per year I get most anticipated for. This was it. But I just feel as if the execution isn't fully complete. At least not for me. So my overall score would be between a 3 and a 3.5 out of 5 stars. But have you seen Companion? Are you going to check it out? Well, hey, let me know down below in the comment section so we can continue the discussion down there. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like access to early videos you won't get here on YouTube, but also some you will get on YouTube, but weeks in advance, well, hey, I have a Patreon you can join down below from only £2 per month, and you can also pick a movie for me to watch. So do your worst. Pick whatever movie you like. Again, link is down below. And big thanks to all these awesome Patreons who support the channel. And if you enjoyed this review or you enjoyed hearing my thoughts, well, hey, over here I have a few videos you can check out that's also on the channel right now you may have missed, or heck, you may have not even known about. Click over here, have a bit of a deep dive. Till next time, I'll see you guys. I'll be seeing you later.